Our story is about a boy named Komura who really likes a girl named Mi. Komura and Mi were seated next to each other in class just 3 days ago because the teacher changed the seating arrangement. Komura hopes that Mi will look at him. One day, Mi forgets to wear her glasses, and this surprises Komura. He's not used to seeing Mi without her glasses, but he wants to get to know her better before asking her about it. Mi tells Komura not to think she's mad because she forgot her glasses today. Komura is amazed that he's talking to Mi so soon. Mi mentions that she never forgets her glasses. Even though Komura is unsure about helping Mi, he promises to support her today. Mi asks Komura to help her find the history textbook they need. Komura offers to share his textbook with her. When Mi comes closer, Komura gets nervous because he thinks she's very beautiful, but he lets her sit with him, and they use the textbook together. Mi has trouble reading without her glasses and apologizes to Komura. Komura is too happy about being close to Mi at Care, so he lets her use the textbook by herself. As Mi struggles to read, Komura realizes he's become close to her over time. He wonders if she will remember their interaction and hopes they can become even closer in the future. Komura properly introduces himself to Mi as she gets closer to him. After class, Komura sees Mi by some shoe lockers and asks if she needs help. Mi says her shoes feel big, and Komura realizes she's wearing his gym shoes. We then go back in time to when Mi was talking to her classmates. They offered to help her get home and find her shoe locker, but she declined. Now she tells Komura she tried different lockers but couldn't find the right one. Komura helps her find it but sees a frog on her shoes. He removes the frog and gives Mi her shoes even though she feels uncomfortable because of the frog's slime. Before Mi leaves, Komura helps her tie her shoe. Mi thanks Komura for helping her, and Komura is happy to have spent the whole day with her. Mi hopes that when she gets her glasses back, she'll be able to recognize Komura, the person who helped her today. Later, Komura realizes that Mi lives nearby and hopes she forgets her glasses again. The next morning, he sees Mi without glasses and worries about what will happen if she keeps forgetting them. Mi looks at Komura and notices his appearance, and Komura thinks about this on his balcony. Komura and Mi have a job in the cafeteria where they serve food to students during lunchtime. Mi is having a tough time because she accidentally broke her glasses and can't see well. Komura offers to help, but Mi insists on doing it herself. He suggests she serve smaller portions to avoid any mishaps. While they're talking, another student asks Mi for more meat, but she offers potatoes instead, and the student agrees. They finish their cafeteria duty, and Mi gives Komura a plate of food with lots of meat as a way of saying thank you for his help the other day. A week goes by, and Mi still doesn't have new glasses, but she's got some one-day contact lenses. She struggles to put them in her eyes, and this worries Komura. He tells her that she doesn't need to worry, and he'll look out for her when she doesn't have her glasses on. The next day, Mi comes to class wearing glasses again, but they are foggy. Komura wonders why she's squinting. Mi explains that the weather often causes her glasses to fog up. She mistakenly thinks a classmate, Takeda, is a stranger, and this leads to a funny moment between her and Komura. Another day passes, and Mi asks Komura for his ID on an app called Lime. She wants to exchange IDs so that she can ask him for help when she forgets her glasses. Mi could ask her family, but she's embarrassed to do so. After school, Mai texts Komura and asks him to meet her at Kichiyoji Station. Komura is surprised because it feels like a date. Komura takes her to a restaurant, and he helps Mi eat cake because she can't see it clearly without her glasses. After that, they go to a glasses shop because Mi ordered new glasses and wants to pick them up. Mi is happy she can see everything clearly now, and Komura feels a strong connection between them. Mi holds Komura's hand, and he realizes their bond is still strong. After spending time together, Mi thanks him and goes home. At school, Komura sees Mi wearing a mask and her glasses fogged up. She explains that she's sick, so she has to wear a mask. People have been treating Takeda strangely because he looks like her, so Mi takes off her glasses and tells Komura she forgot them to avoid being treated similarly. Komura is puzzled by Mi's behavior and thinks about it on his balcony. One day at school, Komura sees Mi acting like a cat, playing with a plastic bag. He realizes she must have forgotten her glasses again. To help Mi avoid feeling embarrassed, he plays along with her cat-like behavior so no one thinks she's acting weird. Later on, Komura notices a popular boy at their school, Azuma, helping Mi with something. He starts feeling jealous about the situation. Mi thanks Komura for his help, but Azuma claims he was the one who helped her. Mi apologizes for mistaking Komura for Azuma. The next morning, Mi meets with her female friends who warn her to stop forgetting her glasses because it might lead to wrinkles. They encourage her to go to the restroom to check her face. Meanwhile, Komura arrives at school and wonders if Mi has forgotten her glasses again. When he enters the classroom, he's amazed by Mi's beauty, and he can't stop thinking about her all day. Thankfully, Mi brings her glasses the following day and asks Komura to teach her how to play a word game called Shiratori so she can challenge her friend Asuka. After playing Shiratori with Komura, they are assigned cleaning duties. Komura notices a cockroach heading towards Mii and distracts her so it can pass by. However, another girl sees the roach and Mii jumps into Komura's arms, asking him to get rid of it. This moment feels somewhat intimate to Komura. Later, Komura sees Mii with a love letter addressed to Azuma. He tells Mii that it's from Azuma, and she takes it, returns to class, and hands it to Azuma. Azuma reads the letter and thinks Mii has feelings for him, which upsets Komura. Mai's friends ask her if she loves Azuma, and she's confused about what's happening. Mii says she likes Azuma and Komura, but Komura is unsure of what she means. Worried about the situation, Komura follows Azuma to the restroom and sees him reading the letter. Komura is concerned about what it might say and returns to class. He asks Mii what she thinks of Azuma because he's worried she might actually have feelings for him. Mii says she likes Azuma and him, but Komura wants to understand her feelings better. Azuma approaches Mii with a response to the letter, which worries Komura. Komura takes a look at the letter and realizes that Azuma knows he likes Mii. Azuma tells the other girls that Mii delivered someone else's letter. Komura informs Mii about the contents of the letter, and they both have a changed opinion about popular kids. One day, Komura accidentally bumps into Mii while she's trying to buy coffee from a machine without her glasses. Mii ends up getting black coffee by mistake and offers it to Komura, but he hesitates to drink it because Mii indirectly touched it. The following day, Komura is running late for school, and he notices that Mii is also late and has forgotten her glasses again. He realizes that her clothes look a bit disheveled, which embarrasses her. Komura shares with us that he was late to school because he couldn't stop thinking about how Mii was worried about her appearance in front of him. On another day, Komura has to carry Mii to the nurse's office after she sprains her ankle and breaks her glasses during PE class. Komura wonders if Azuma, the popular boy, is secretly hoping that he and Mii will become a couple. When they reach the nurse's office, it's empty and Komura suggests that Mii sits down for a while. Instead, Mii ends up standing on a scale and Komura notices her weight, leading to some funny teasing between them. Komura notices Mii struggling to put a document on the bulletin board one day and tries to help her. However, Azuma comes to the rescue and posts the document since both Komura and Mii are too short. Komura feels a bit down about his height, but Mii comforts him by saying she likes that he's not very tall. One day, Komura sees Mii reading something with tears in her eyes. She explains that her friend made a joke that made her laugh a lot. Komura starts wondering what Mei looks like when she laughs. During class, Komura's classmates notice a heart-shaped cloud in the distance and start taking photos to tease their teacher. Komura notices that Mei is struggling to see the cloud, so he takes a photo and sends it to her later. Mei is thrilled, but Komura worries that it might have been a strange thing to do. The next day, Komura sees Mii wandering the halls and a classmate named Sumia shows him that she has Mii's glasses. Sumia playfully puts Mei's glasses on Komura, making it harder for him to think clearly. This leads to an awkward situation with Sumia, and Mei notices them. She pushes Komura aside, and Sumia laughs at the situation. On the following day, Komura spots Mii with her glasses on, and although he's a bit upset that she won't need his help anymore, he's glad that she's doing well. However, he forgot his textbook, so Mii offers hers, which embarrasses Komura because he realizes how close they've become now that she's wearing her glasses. Komura goes with Mei to the glasses shop again because she wants to replace the ones she lost. She tries on many glasses and asks for Komura's opinion since his dad isn't available to help today. Komura struggles to give a clear answer and eventually tells Mii that whether she's wearing glasses or not, she looks great. Mii chooses glasses that are similar to her old pair, but sadly, she tells Komura that she accidentally slept with them and broke them the next day. Komura starts wondering if he'll need a stable income to continue taking care of Mii. Komura goes into town to buy ketchup for his mother. While he's out, he notices some Valentine's Day gifts and secretly wishes that Mii would give him chocolates. As he's thinking about this, Mii unexpectedly bumps into him and asks him what he meant by that wish. Komura gets embarrassed because he doesn't want Mii to know that he likes her yet, and he's afraid of being rejected. To change the subject, Komura tells Mii that he needs to go to the supermarket. They both go there, and Mii admits that her mother wanted her to buy mayonnaise. She brings up Komura's wish again, and he's startled by it. He tries to change the subject once more, but Mii figures out that Valentine's Day is approaching. She asks Komura if he wants her to get him chocolates, and he worries about being rejected. However, Mii reassures him by saying that she plans to make and give chocolates to all her friends, which eases Komura's concerns. Valentine's Day finally arrives. Komura watches Mii as she hands chocolates to her friends without her glasses. He wonders if he would prefer to receive chocolates from Mii if she liked him. Later, Mii visits Komura but realizes she ran out of chocolates. Komura tells her it's okay, and they stay after school together. Mei tells Komura that she's willing to do something he wants to make up for not giving him chocolates. Komura tries to gather the courage to confess to Mei, but he can't do it. However, Mei says she'll wait for the day he can confess and promises to bring her glasses next time. She finds a spare chocolate and gives it to Komura. A month passes and Komura wants to give Mei sweets for White Day. However, Mei doesn't look well because she's trying to cut down on sweets. She asks Komura to help her overcome her addiction. Suddenly, Azuma and another boy give Mei some sweets, making it hard for her to resist. Komura offers to hold onto the candies for her, but she declines. Before eating Azuma's sweets, Mei accepts the candies that Komura wanted to give her for White Day. She eats Komura's sweets and thanks him. Komura meets Mei at school, who is busy filling out a Nagamori Original Sweets point card to get some sweets. She explains that she needs to send it away before it expires. Komura offers to go with her to the post office because Mei is not familiar with its location. However, some male classmates call Komura over and invite him to visit a new arcade. Komura declines their offer because he wants to spend time with Mei. Mei starts feeling like she's intruding on Komura's time and tells him that she can go to the post office alone. Komura insists, expressing concern about her going without her glasses, but Mei claims she's wearing contacts, even though Komura knows she isn't. Later, their teacher asks Mei to read a passage from their textbooks, but she struggles with one of the terms. To avoid embarrassment, she pretends to cough and the teacher lets her off the hook. Afterward, Mei learns that she needs to go to a different classroom, but she doesn't want to ask Komura for help because she doesn't want him to think she's dependent on him. Komura's friends try to persuade him to go to the arcade with them, but he's worried about Mei. Mei accidentally goes to the wrong classroom, realizes her mistake, and heads for the correct one. She admits that she doesn't want Komura to miss out on spending time with his friends just for her sake, but she feels lonely being on her own. Komura eventually finds Mei and confesses that he got the classrooms mixed up too. Mei tells Komura the truth about not wanting him to give up time with his friends for her, but she does enjoy having him around. She doesn't want to keep him to herself. Despite Mei telling him to go to the arcade with his friends, Komura comes up with another plan. Komura takes Mei to a convenience store because he remembers that it has a postbox. He helps her send her point card by putting it in the postbox. Mei insists that Komura go visit his friends at the arcade. After spring break, Komura and Mei go to the school's auditorium to receive awards. Komura overcomes his fear of standing in front of a crowd. When they return to class, it's time for the seating arrangement process since they're now in their third year. Unfortunately, Mei and Komura are not sitting next to each other. She'll be sitting next to Azuma. Mei realizes she's in the wrong seat after another student informs her. She goes to Komura, who is sitting next to Sumaya, and this brightens his mood. Komura introduces himself to his new seating buddy, Hibuchi, but secretly wishes he could be sitting next to Mei again. Hibuchi visits Mei and asks her to switch seats because she has sight issues. Mei agrees and Komura is thrilled to sit next to her again, eager to learn more about Mei. But the story is not finished yet. Comment down below you want a part 2. Thanks for watching.